Hey guys, I finished my cocktail party with olives, and I was thinking about what I'm going to do with this. Okay, like this thing's really, really big, as some of you know. It's a drop cloth canvas that I painted, um, and it had this hippie girl dancing like this, and she was like standing like this. Um, if you could see right here, I scrubbed her out with paint, tried to throw more paint on it, and I want to make this into a cocktail party. It'll be the biggest cocktail party painting I've ever had. And maybe, like, I'll show you some, like, how I start a cocktail party. It's always with charcoal. I always start with a piece of charcoal to, put where. Let me move this. It's got all the water on it and stuff. Okay. And because if you make a mistake with charcoal, you can just scrub it off with a paintbrush or even your hand or a rag. So you never can make a mistake. So here we go. So, yep, all I do is I sketch out, maybe she's wearing a little skirt or he is wearing a skirt. Doesn't matter. You never know if it's a boy or a girl. Not that it's political, even though everything is political. Everything's political. You can't get away from it. If you want to make a guy wearing a dress, and no big deal. Like some hippie dude or whatever. Oh, you can't even see it. It's all of a sudden it's political. And when I used to follow the Grateful Dead in the late '80s and in the up to the mid '90s, until Jerry Garcia died, guys would be wearing skirts all the time. I'm still looking for one of my friends named Trinity. He had a boyfriend who hated me because I think he was bisexual, and me and him were like just such good friends. And he would wear. The reason why I met them is, see the universal hexagram. They were wearing universal hexagrams at a Grateful Dead concert, and I was like, oh. Aleister Crowley, and he's like, yeah, and we became friends. And ever since then, um, since the last time I met him, I kind of would like to find him. I look for him sometimes on Facebook and stuff, and it was his real name, Trinity. That was his real name. He even showed me his driver's license to prove it, because I was like, "Is that just like your hippie name?" Like, Megadose was my hippie name, but Margaret's my real name. Meg isn't my real name either. It's actually Margaret. So I've never gone by Margaret, but yeah, Trinity was his real name, and he would wear dresses all the time. And he didn't want to be a girl. He just liked wearing skirts because they were more free than pants. It had nothing to do with any kind of politics or anything like that. So yeah, that's why a lot of my cocktail parties, you can't tell if it's a girl or a boy, even if they have hair. Because a lot of times I make them with no hair. They could be a girl, they can be a boy, they can be whoever you want. They can be aliens if you want. Because if you ever been really, really drunk and fucked up at a party, right? everybody looks strange. Everybody, that Jim Morrison song, "People Are Strange," that always goes in my head when, back in the day when I would party, like I would see all these people, and they would all, I'd be like, I think everybody's an alien, you know what I mean? Like, because I'd be like tripping. But that really has nothing to do with my cocktail party paintings, but then again, it does. So, yeah. So, this is going to be the biggest cocktail party ever. And here's somebody over here. And of course, I'm going to try not to get rid of all the flowers, but yeah, the flowers are going to stay. Here's somebody here. I'm going to make so many people. Like, I don't think you could see it, so I'm just going to stop right now. I wanted to show you something else. So, yeah, let me bring you over there. Hold on. Okay. Oh, perfect height. Perfect height. What else do I have to okay, hold on. So, every day I go walk my dog, right? And let me go shrink. Every day I walk my dog, and there's this side of the building across the street by this air conditioner. Somebody's always partying over there because I find these bottles. Sometimes I can find the lid because they throw the lid. Sometimes I can't. I have a bunch of lids right here. Whoop, sorry. I washed them out, and they're little. I'm pretty sure they're little. Look, whiskey 99. I actually think they really do have. They sell these. I think on an airplane, but I'm pretty sure they can't be going in on airplanes every single day. So I think they are. You can buy them at a liquor store. Look at these ones. Oh wait. I mean, it's every single day. I find 2, 3. Today I only found 1, but sometimes I find 4, and they're always in the exact same spot. Yesterday they had grapes, and today there were some kind of like a jar of candy, like Nerds, in a container. So they were eating them and drinking that whiskey 99 that I just showed you. This one. This one is the one I found today. But this isn't it. The one I found today is in my bathroom drying out because I washed it out and stuff. I didn't find the cap to that one. But isn't that weird? Look at them all. Let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. How am I going to count these? Wait. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 20, 24. 24 of them right now. I mean, it's every single day. So I collected, I got more too. Like, okay. I got some. Wait a let me show you. This is the thing I take outside for the kids. I fill it up and I put art stuff in it, and try to take the sticker off of it, and I fill them up with water so they can each have a little tiny water for themselves to rinse off their paintbrushes. So yeah, I got more than 25 of them. So yeah, because of the ones I have outside. Let me bring you over here. Oh, let me see if I can show you. See the charcoal? Right? And here's the one I just started. Can you see it? See her? Can you see her? Here's the other one. They're wearing like a little, almost like a 90s type of skirt with pants underneath. Mom might even wear boots on this one, but you might not see it because I might be covering it up. I really want to get a lot of, my ponytails are crooked today. I tied them up with my own hair. No, I didn't use rubber bands. I used my hair. So yeah, they look a little crooked. But anyway, I want to have so many. And then I'm thinking I'll bring it to the art expo and I'll hang it on the back of the canopy. And then I'll put paintings in front of it. Like this will be like a back part where like it's almost like a wall. That's my idea anyway. So yeah. Today I've been doing like Vogue. I've told you this before, but what I do, let me get it. Hold on. Putting the microphone on there. I pick Vogue pictures. I love this book, and I just look for a painting, a picture to try to draw because I'm really just trying to learn how to draw. And these are the two I did today. And this whole thing, it's number 5 because it's my 5th book like this Strathmore. This is a Strathmore hardcover book, and I got 7 of them. I'm doing number 4 is doctor's offices or like going on holiday and like the holiday where I would stay, like what that looks like, and yeah, and doctor's offices. That's how I started it. Like I'll show you. Oh, now I know why I'm not hot. My fan isn't turning. Okay, okay. Let me come over here to show you. So okay, so I started on this and I was like, oh, that's not even the paper or whatever. Anyway, this is May 2024, Cape Canaveral Hospital in the ER, the view, the bad news. This is when I got the bad news about my knee. And I left AMA, but I will go back after Friday. But I didn't, but I got the bad news that I was infected and I was freaked out and they wanted to keep me. I was like afraid. And this is like Maritime Hammock Reserve. I was in I don't know what these are called. Like it's a wooden canopy type of thing, and I was looking out at this dirty river. This is like just a real quick sketch with crayons of the dog park area, and this is like when I was riding my scooter. I stopped at a stop sign, and I did a pretty good job on it. And view. Okay, this is Cape Canaveral Hospital. Uh, in the waiting room for the labs to draw my blood. That was just somebody sitting there. This is my mom's living room. I didn't want to color it in because I did so good. I nailed it. That's her fireplace. This is her chair. I'm sitting on the couch. The couch is over here. And that's her dining room area over here, and her bookcases, TV. Okay, that's my bed in the Orlando Regional Medical Center. That's November 2nd. This is my bed, and this is me sitting on my bed and looking at the view. This is the Orlando Regional Medical Center. I'm looking out the window. This whole thing was just mirrored glass. It was kind of pretty. And this is the other side. I was like, this is like my room is over here. Uh, this is the infectious disease doctor's office. This is the building, and this is like the land. This is because I had the infection. He had to keep drawing my blood after the surgery to make sure the infection was gone. Oh, here's my dog park, or my dog at this by the library. Actually, I just love that tree. So oh, and this is the park behind the library in Cape Canaveral. See the whole view. I sketched it between February and to be continued, to be honest. Oh, this is Maritime Park, Cocoa Beach. Me and Joey and Franny went. This is me going to my mom's on an airplane. This is Joey driving me, and that's the road going to Orlando. That's first, actually, and then that happened. um, that's Brigantine, New Jersey, out of Kristen's niece's house. Oh, that's right, I was going to Kristen's. And that was the tent that was outside, and that's the porch. That's the Orlando airport, waiting for my husband to come pick me up. And that was the road. That's the view. Oh, here's a little airplane. There's a little Spirit airplane flying by. Oh, there's Swanee Spring Reunion. I don't know. Oh, that's my dog sleeping in the tent. And here's the trees. It's Swanee. Oh, here's some more Swanee. Here's that. Here's this. They have a tree house. You couldn't go on it though; it was locked. Like I don't know what was wrong with it. Oh, here's another. Yeah, that looks weird right there. And that was part of. I was going to draw the water fountain, but I never finished it. Did I? Let's see. Here's a. We went to a hockey game. My husband's boss's son. Let's see. This was at dusk in the dark over in Georgia, the mountains. It's just quick ones. Another quick, just trees, side view. I wanted to sketch the energy of the view. That's why I sketched it like that. This is the view from the porch in Georgia. And it was all mountains, trees, mountains. And then that was it. That is it. And that's book number 4. That's book number 5. And 6 and 7 I haven't even opened yet. So I'm not sure if that's going to be, look how crooked they are. I'm not sure if that's going to be like a thing I do. Like it's just like, oh, this is just Vogue. This is just doctor's offices. This is just camping. You know what I mean? But that's probably what I'll do because I'm kind of anal like that. You know, the OCD of me. I was kind of annoyed going through that book right there that it was doctor's offices and camping stuff. I should have had the camping stuff in another book. So, yeah. Anyway, so that'll happen. Anyway, I think that's about it for today. Let me think. Yeah, that's about it. So, thanks for watching, and I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, my husband's going to the Daytona 500, so I'll probably come into the art room Saturday, which I usually don't do so much. But anyway, yeah, all right. Bye-bye.